Onto the world of film, the first ever Austrian film festival is set to open at the Cinematheques in Tel Aviv tonight. IBA's Jonathan Elkins gives us a sneak preview.
Oi, Vienna! That's the name of the upcoming Austrian film festival. But don't expect your typical waltzes and Viennese courtyards. This festival focuses on the next generation of Austrian filmmakers who began directing in the 1990s. The 12 films in the festival examine Austrian identity, the country's Nazi past, and social injustice in the country, such as trafficking in women. This movie takes a look at the problem of prostitution and the exploitation of women from nearby Ukraine. It's called Revenge, and it was directed by Spielman. The feature was Austria's entry to the Best Foreign Film category at the Oscars.
Was du nicht dazu? Hätte mich gar nicht gestört.
You won't find this rare footage anywhere else. It's from the glory days of the silent movie period in the 1920s. The film is called The Wandering Jew, The Life and Times of Theodor Herzl. In this scene, Herzl's son comes to inform him that they're beating Jews in the streets of Vienna. Herzl, the father of Zionism, tells his son that this will continue until the Jews have their own homeland. And in this scene, Jewish and Christian students have an argument until one of the Christian students says it is beneath his dignity to argue with Jews. Herzl understands it's time to act. And this is a film about Gypsy Ceija Stojka. During World War II, her father was murdered by the Nazis, and she and her family were transported to the Birkenau, Bergen-Belsen death camps. After the war, she moved to Vienna. She now puts her experiences on canvas. Stojka also lectures Austrian youth about the importance of respecting minorities in the country. This silent movie from 1923 stars acclaimed Jewish comedian Molly Picon. She plays a young American who returns with her father to Austria, where she falls in love with a yeshiva student. And this murder mystery takes place on a farm in the 1920s. The workers hated their employer, who abused them and raped some of the females. However, he left them all the farm in his will. Every one of them had good reason to carry out the murder, but who really did it? It's a movie by director Stefan Rusovitsky, whose feature, The Counterfeiters, won last year's Best Foreign Film Oscar. That movie is based on a true story about a group of Jewish scribes and printers forced by the Nazis to create counterfeit British pounds. That's the Austrian Film Festival, Oi Vienna, at the Tel Aviv Cinematheque.
That certainly looks like a festival not to miss. Well, in financial news, 13 is